Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PlayStation 4. My previous video was with Cloud, doing sort of a tutorial for him. I'm going to do Tifa for the next tutorial. Well, we've already leveled up. So we'll show you that in a second. Let's show you why leveling up's important. Upgrade weapons. In fact, that's probably mentioned in the manual right here. Basics, leveling up. Defeating enemies grants experience, which is required to level up. As a character's level increases, their stats, attack power, and max HP are boosted. Let's see, battle reward, etc. and so forth. AP is materia experience points. So let's see where that's specifically mentioned. Storing HP. Now we have to worry about that. Equipment. Upgrading weapons 1. Skill points can be allocated to unlock weapon skills and enhance your weapon. Where is that actually mentioned? When equipped, okay, we'll see that later. Weapon skills can be allocated to unlock weapon skills and enhance your weapon. Weapon skills have various effects. Some boost attack power or magic power, while others add materia slots. The amount of SP required differs depending on the skill. That's the part I don't... Where is this explained specifically? Not battle intel. I guess I can show you battle intel later. Spells, limit breaks. Limit breaks almost never show up during the gauge charges as you take damage or stagger enemies, so it takes a while to level those. It takes a while to get a stagger meter. Summons in battle. We're not going to do that later. We'll show you staggering enemies a bit later. This character has a unique ability that can be unleashed by pressing triangle. While there is no ATB cost, some abilities require time to charge. Yeah. When we switch to Tifa, I'll show you that. In fact, let's look at Tifa's strengths. Because for this video, we're going to use Tifa. Tifa excels at close because she's the second character we get in the game. Actually, no, we get Barret. Barret's the second character we get. Or I guess I'll show you Tifa first. Tifa excels at close range combat and uses combos to deal lots of damage. Press square to execute a normal attack, or hold it down to deliver a single powerful blow, which in her case is a dragon punch. You'll see that a bit later. Unbridled strength can be used to enhance your unique ability, as well as increase the number of attacks that can be chained together. As Tifa, you can press the triangle button to execute a martial technique called the rolling uppercut. It's a dragon punch. It's a Shoryuken from Street Fighter 2. Like from Ken and Ryu. To access more advanced techniques, you must use Unbridled Strength to increase your chi level, etc. and so forth. At level 2, you will execute Omni Strike. Oh, there's another one? And at level 3, Rise and Fall. Oh, really? I had no idea that was an ability. I guess I can try that next time. Upon utilizing an advanced technique, you will expend chi and drop 1 level. Okay, so I'll try that next time. I didn't know that was a thing she could learn. I already knew about Omni Strike, so I guess we'll do that later. We'll execute Rise and Fall by the time we're done with this video. It looks like elements, official status. So where's the part that explains? I never explained the shortcuts, did I? Okay, so I guess I'll explain shortcuts for Cloud at the end of this video. Let's see. Equipment. So where's the SP explained? Whatever. They're earned during a fight. Upgrading weapons. Actually, let me show you this. Materia and equipment. Let's see. Cloud. We're good. Gatling gun, good. Tifa's wearing metal knuckles. So, I mentioned this earlier. See how there are 2 pips? There are 2 dots underneath the M in metal knuckles? And there are 3 dots underneath the leather gloves. That shows the number of materia orbs we can equip on this gear. Triangle, you can see the 2 pips, the 2 materia we can equip right here. So if I switch to this weapon, you can see we have 3. But we're going to use, but this is a new weapon we've learned. So you can see right here, this weapon has an ability called Dive Kick. You've already learned that. Check the far right-hand side of the screen. The proficiency of this Dive Kick skill is 100%. So we can now perform this skill even though we're not wearing the leather gloves. So we'll switch to the metal knuckles right here. And let me go over here and show you that. She has an overpower skill, using conjunction with basic attacks to more effectively pressure enemies. That's good. Follow up a basic attack. Follow up with a basic attack combo after using the weapon ability. Okay. Follow up with a basic attack combo after using the weapon. Okay. Alright. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Metal Knuckles. And I guess we should power up our weapon, huh? Upgrade weapons. Well, Cloud leveled up, so let's get some of his stuff. Let's pick a weapon. We'll power up the blade that he's carrying. Okay, so you can see right here on the top right-hand corner of the screen, you can see that there are multiple orbs. Subcores, if you will. This is the Iron Blade core. Press R2. Iron Blade Subcore 1. Don't worry about what these are called. Press the R2 again. Iron Blade Subcore 2. So we're unlocking skills on this particular weapon. For instance, we can increase our maximum hit points. We won't need to worry about that because we've already unlocked it. Extra defense if you want. Punisher mode, counter damage boost. We don't have to worry about that. You saw me do that at the beginning of this video for Cloud. I was blocking in Punisher mode by holding down the R1 button, and then I counterattack enemies. It's really strong. At least against these enemies it is. Physical damage reduction when guarding. That might be useful later, I guess. I don't know. Press R2. We're going to switch to this one. Magic attack power increases. Magic attack power with high HP. I don't think I'm going to want that. Physical defense with high HP. Not going to worry about that. Over here. Increases attack power, but not terribly interested in that. Press R2. What do we have here? Limit break boost with low HP. Increases the rate at which the limit gauge fills when your HP is at 25% or lower. Self-healing boost with low HP. Significantly increases the effectiveness of healing spells. Increases attack power attribute. Magic power. Magic attack power. And I already unlocked the extra HP I get. So we're not going to use this. And let's see what we can use for Tifa. By the way, if you check our proficiency on the far right-hand side of the screen, we've already unlocked the triple slash for this Iron Blade. And we've already unlocked the focus thrust for this Buster Sword. So no matter what weapon we have equipped, we can use those skills. And again, you're able to use these skills when your ATB meter is full. And if you forgot what that is, I'll show you what that is in a second. Let's look at Tifa's abilities right here. Okay, so we have multiple cores unlocked here. Press left and right on the D-pad. Increases the speed attribute, attack power, attack power, attack power. Don't want that one. Press R2 to switch to the next core. Buff duration boost. Aerial attack damage boost. Attack damage boost by 5% is not great. Increases damage dealt to enemies when attacking from behind. Positioning kind of matters in this game, I guess. Don't want these. Press R2. Increase attack power attribute. Increases attack power. Increases attack power. Increases magic. Increases speed. New materia slot is always great. It requires 8 skill points. Check the top right hand corner of the screen. Our SP says 45. We have enough to buy this one. This will give us a third materia slot, which is currently flashing on the top right hand corner of the screen. That flashing circle right there. Underneath the number 54. Underneath Metal Knuckles, underneath number 54. That's the flashing circle. Whoops. Let me grab that. Yep, let me get that. Unlock that skill. And I have a new materia slot on this weapon. That's one of the more useful skills I can earn. Now, why did I want that? Well, having a free slot available for materia is always good, because that means you can always give yourself access to more spells, and you can level up the materia to unlock even more spells as the materia is leveled up. For instance, right here, Tifa has a chakra ability. I can give her fire. I can give her healing materia. If there's there's a letter next to each orb on the left-hand side. C stands for Cloud. Cloud is the one who's equipped this materia. B stands for Barrett. He's the one who's equipped this materia. And no one's equipped this one. I can, whoops. Set materia, click on that. Let's see. The T right here means that Tifa's equipping this materia. As long as this materia is equipped onto one person's gear, that means its AP on the right-hand side will increase after every fight. The AP is basically experience points for your materia. Every time you defeat an enemy, you get a certain amount of experience points, which in this case is AP. And when the fight's done, you get that AP. So check the top of the screen right. In fact, let me choose an example. This one right here, at the top of the screen it says healing materia. Level 1 out of 4, AP 31 out of 300. Once we've gained 300 materia points, this materia will level up to level 2. On the right hand side of the screen you see it says, right now, Tifa has the T next to the green orb. Tifa, while having this orb equipped, can activate the cure spell. Let's see. Cloud right here has a level 3 healing materia. See the 3 stars underneath the healing materia name right here? So that means Cloud here, if you check the right hand side of the screen, can use the cure spell, the Cura spell, which is a higher level cure spell that heals, that gives you more hit points, and a regen that allows you to regenerate energy, I suppose. We're going to practice with that in a second. Now we also have cleansing materia. You saw me use that in Cloud's video. I can cure poison, and I can cure all debilitating status effects, like I guess being put to sleep, being turned to stone, things like that. Do I have a level 2 right here? Yeah. So you can see right here, Cloud also has lightning materia that's currently charged up to level 2 out of 3. So he's able to use Thunder and the stronger Thundara spell. So again, as we equip these items, they become more valuable because they unlock stronger abilities as they level up. They unlock stronger spells. So I think we're pretty much set here. And sometimes the materia are maxed out. Like this particular materia right here is maxed out. So that means if a person equips this particular materia, they will have the ability to assess all targets in the room. But we don't need that right now. If we're fighting a new enemy, we might want to do that. We don't need to use that anymore. Do we have any others? Yeah. Should probably mention. So we have these materia equipped. This one right here is a summon. So we only have 2 summon materia. So the other 2 characters have this one, see? Barrett right here is a Chocobo Muga materia I told you about in the last video. And Tifa has an Ifrit materia. I should mention this. We can only use these materia in particular fights. You can't use this in a regular fight. Apparently you can only use it in boss battles and other fights that the game designates. Which is, I think it's a pretty stupid restriction, but whatever. Whatever. I was fighting a crab boss earlier, and the summoned materia was finally made available to me, so there's that. Okay, so let's fight with Tifa. I mentioned this in the last video. Battle settings, Cloud is our leader. So I guess for this first part of the video, we're going to finish things up by explaining how the shortcut system works. And then we're going to switch to Tifa during the fight. Now, limit break is a cross slash. I don't think I have a choice of switching, do I? We only have one of these. You can also map potions, so that's good. Let me try, yeah, focus thrust is on that, braver's on that. What should X be? I think X should probably be the potion. I don't think we need to do that. We can probably turn that off. I don't think we want to use a hazardous material. Okay, so let's use... Can't map limit breaks. Abilities. Triple slash might be okay. Can't use Assessor Chakra during this fight. Okay, fine. X. Abilities. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll map it this way. Abilities, triple slash. So if we don't want to go to a menu, we can do this. So the idea is if you want to perform a skill without going to the menu, you can just do this. Hold down L1, press square for one braver attack. Hold L1 and press triangle for the focus thrust I told you about. That increases stagger significantly. Hold down L1 and X for the triple slash, which attacks 3 enemies or attacks one enemy twice while attacking a second enemy once, or attacks one enemy 3 times if there are no other enemies to attack. So it can attack up to 3 enemies. It always performs 3 strikes, but it always performs 3 strikes, and it will always attack up to 2 enemies. Up to 3 enemies. Excuse me. Battle intel. I'll quickly review this. The game wants me to use unique abilities on staggered enemies and charge the ATB gauge 10 times. I've done this 9 times already. They want me to stagger 15 different enemy types. We'll worry about that later. These 2 I've already unlocked. Assess 2 enemy types. I did. Let's see. Hit enemies vulnerable to fire, ice, or lightning using the appropriate magic. I've managed to hit at least 1 enemy that is vulnerable to each of those elements. My reward was a wind materia that I'm now carrying. And I completed this mission. My reward was gaining the auto cure material, which I'm currently not using because I don't need it in this room. I don't need it because I'm not going to die in this room, and there's a bench outside the door, so that's going to heal me anyway. If I complete this particular ability, if I complete this particular mission, I get first strike materia. And if I complete this mission, I get ATB boost material, so we'll get to that later. Enemy intel. I've done assessments on all these people. So whatever. I don't know what the, I don't know what that, yeah, some kind of reticle right here next to the Wrathhound. I don't know what that's for. I'm not sure it's possible for me to find out. Does that mean weakness exploited? Okay, so alright. So the magnifying glass here means that this character has been assessed. Yeah, we've assessed these characters with the, yeah, we've assessed these characters with the magnifying glass next to them. The reticle means I have exploited their weakness at some point. Doomrat. So apparently I haven't assessed these other guys. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll do that later. Not terribly worried about that. So that might be enough for now. Okay. We're not going that way. We're going this. How's our health? Okay, we've already healed, so we're fine. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna do some shortcuts. That's right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build up our ATB meter and then switch to another character. I don't think we need to do that. Triangle. Triangle. There we go. So once we get into the fight, I'm going to switch to Tifa, and I'll show you how I do that. Ready to go? Press X. Press R2. No, we don't need to do that. Okay, we're going to press left. We're going to press left or right on the D-pad to switch characters like this. And now we're going to use Tifa. We're going to use our regular attacks right now, so let's lock onto somebody. Lock onto someone with some stagger on him, whatever. Pick the A dude. Mash on the square button. Whoops. We're going to mash on the square button. Okay. And we're going to hold down the square button. That's what happens when you hold down the square button. You do your dragon punch. There we go. Careful. I think he got me. Ow, ow, ow! I need to heal myself. Wow. Spells. Let's do a cure. Let do a regular cure, whatever. Okay, I'm in tactical mode, so I'm gonna press R2. I press the X button to get my command menu to show up. So now that my command menu is up, I can press R2 to switch characters. We've already used Cloud before, so I'll use him. So I'll tell him to cure me with a high-level cure spell right here. Press left or right on the D-pad, and he can now use a cure spell on me. Because remember, he has at least one of his ATB pips underneath his name, So one of those pips is charged. So he can perform a skill right here, or a spell. So he'll cure me with a high level spell. Okay. So while you're controlling Tifa, you can tell your allies to do other stuff. Like I can tell, well, Cloud's meter is now depleted, so his blue ATB meter below his name is not full yet. So we can't perform any other actions, any other special actions yet. So we'll go back to Tifa, and she has a chakra I'll build up in just a second. Careful. Okay, her meters. The first pip on Tifa's ATB meter is full, so I can perform an ability. In this case, I will perform Chakra, which restores my own HP relative to the damage I'm taking. So it's free healing. Not that much health, but that's okay. Let's see. Cloud. Cloud doesn't need to heal me. Tifa cannot perform an attack yet, so we'll worry about that later. Staggered. Okay, so we're gonna press the triangle button in just a second. Press the triangle button for her whirling attack. Where's the staggered enemy? I think he already died. The staggered enemy already died. This guy's gonna die. He's staggered. Press the triangle button. He's dead. So when an enemy is staggered, it's just a good idea to perform those triangle button attacks. Press it again. Dead. So now that I've shown you how to switch characters, so I told you in the first video how to build that ATB meter. I'm showing you in this video how to switch characters, and now that I've shown you that, I'm going to make Tifa the leader. Because we're going to start every fight with Tifa from here on out. So instead of switching to Tifa at the start of a fight, we'll just make her the leader. So we're going to run around this dungeon as Cloud, and then once the fight starts, we're going to switch to Tifa. Let's get our health back. We're not getting much gold for this, but whatever. Let me do a quick. How much gold do we have? Give me a second. We have 2,000. Out the way, Tifa. So let's buy some new materia. We want the MP up materia, which gives us a bit more MP, which we don't really need, but we're going to grind it up anyway. In fact, that's the only materia we don't have. We have one of every materia except for that one. So we'll grab that. Not enough gil to do anything else, that's okay. So we'll give this to somebody and let it grind up. Materia and equipment. Who do we want to take off? Well, anyone can use this. So we can give this to anybody. Is anyone carrying 2? I don't think everyone needs to heal, right? Here we got wind materia if someone wants that. So we have 2, yeah, we have 3 of these. So we can give this to somebody else. So I guess we can give Cloud this one at Cloud already. Anyone can take this healing materia. So we'll give this one to MP. He doesn't really need the extra MP. We just want to grind up that materia. By equipping this on gear during a fight, we get experience points every time we defeat an enemy. So we'll switch to Tifa and give her the other healing. We'll give her the better healing materia. Actually, we could give this one to Barrett because he's not fighting. So we'll give it to Barrett. There he is. So we'll give him the really good healing materia. I thought we removed that. So what materia got removed? Yeah, did some materia get removed? I thought it did. Yeah, those are maxed out. Oh well. We'll give him the good materia. No. Yeah, I don't know which one I took off. Yeah, I think there's a really good materia that someone's not equipping yet. Give me a second. Everyone has already equipped this materia, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's not equipping it. Yeah, he is. Well, I guess I want this one. Okay, so she gets the good material. What's Cloud have, then? Yeah, he's not equipping that. Alright, so it's problem solved, then. Alright, so that's what that was about. That was weird. So I guess I didn't leave the menu, so I didn't know it wasn't equipped. Okay, how's Tifa's gloves? Using so we need to use the overpower ability. So I need to start using her overpower ability. Give me a second. In this fight, I'm gonna show you the triangle. I want to show you the triangle button attack she has, which is that dragon punch. And then I'll show you some of her other skills. So as soon as we start the fight, we're gonna switch to Tifa automatically. There it is. Okay, abilities. She can't use them yet. So let's mash on the square button. Press triangle for the dragon punch. Her meter is full. Abilities. Overpower. Overpower whom? We'll overpower him, I guess. Done. Okay, get out the way, get out the way. Done. Abilities. Overpower. He's already dead. So overpower him. That's pretty good. Hey, dude. Let's lock onto him. Not ready yet. I forgot to show you. Ow, ow! Press the X button for the command menu. Let's get Barrett to heal me. He can heal me. He can heal me. And I can get Cloud to do something important. Can he barrier me? Yeah, he can barrier me. That's cool. Okay, I can do... Let's do Unbridled Strength. Okay, so I got my Unbridled Strength. Why do I need that? Press the triangle button. See what happens with Omni Strike. Whoops, I missed. Well, I missed. Don't have any ability yet. Excuse me. Okay. I got another skill I want to show you, but we'll get to that later. One step at a time. Staggered. Triangle button. That's good. Let's see. Unbridled Strength. Triangle. I tried to use Omni Strike and I missed. Okay, so I guess I have to show you that. I guess I have to show you that again. So I want to show you the Omni Strike at least once. We'll build on what I've learned. Okay. So oh yeah, and you probably saw me do that overpower ability a couple of times. Yeah, my proficiency is 20%, so I got to use it a few more times. But that's okay. We'll use it. Don't worry. We'll throw it in there a few times. So remember, the idea is to build up her ATB meter multiple. Is to build up her ATB meter at least once, so we can start using these skills during a fight. Clipping. So every time I go to the terminal, the door has to reopen, which is dumb, but hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, Tifa. Who are we gonna attack? Or whatever. Go after a guy. Triangle. Left triangle. Triangle. Okay, meter's full. Abilities. Let's see. Unbridled Strength. Okay, I gotta press the triangle button for her Omni Strike. That was the Omni Strike. Meter is full. Abilities. Unbridled Strength. So we're on the Omni Strike. Let's charge it up one more time. We're not going to use it. We're just going to charge it up. There we go. Okay. Press the X. Get out the way with the circle button. Press X. Abilities. We do Unbridled Strength one more time. And now we have Rise and Fall mapped to the triangle button. Let's see what that does. That was her Rise and Fall, so she has Omni Strike now. She can press triangle button again. Missed. Alright, meter's full. Back off. Meter's full. Charge it up. Okay, we're done. So you got to see me... Yeah, okay. So you got to see me you got to see me use the Unbridled Strength ability to charge up my triangle button attack from a Dragon Punch to an Omni Strike. That's level 2. Then once I pressed Unbridled Strength again, I got to do a Rise and Fall, which is a stronger attack apparently. If I do the Omni Strike, it brings down the triangle button attack back to the Whirling Uppercut Dragon Punch. If I do the Rise and Fall attack, it brings down my Chi level 1 level, and I do the Whirling Uppercut instead. That's actually explained right here in the manual. Guess you want to review that. Let's see. Tifa strengths. Yeah, here we go. It's unblocked. It's the... There we go. Second paragraph. Unbridled strength can be used to enhance your unique ability, as well as increase the number of attacks that can be chained together. As Tifa, you can press triangle button to execute the martial technique Whirling Uppercut. That's your Dragon Punch. To access more advanced techniques, you must use Unbridled Strength to increase your Chi level. At level 2, you do the Omni Strike, which I showed you earlier. At level 3, Rise and Fall becomes available. Utilizing an advanced technique, you will expend Chi and drop 1 level. So that's why that's how I do the Rise and Fall. I had no idea that was a thing, but now I know. One other thing I should mention that I'll probably end up showing you later. Tifa has what ability right here? She has Deadly Dodge. So if she presses the triangle button to dodge, as soon as she's done with her dodge roll, she can press the attack button for an area of effect attack. Which is somewhat useful against those enemies if they're all grouped together, but it's not terribly strong. Just keep that in mind. Is that fully maxed out, by the way? No, it's not. Increase the potency and effects. We have to level this up to get it to make it more useful, so we'll get to that. I guess it's useful against weaker enemies, but not against much stronger ones, obviously. It's not useful at all against individual enemies. Okay. We can't access the menu when the dialogue is taking place. Garrett is not leveled up yet. So he's about 400 behind. So maybe what is it? 3 more fights and he'll be able to level up. So we'll get to him later. And we're gonna switch to Tifa. Okay, here we go. Let's see. She can't really do anything yet. So I'll show you her abilities later. Press the triangle button. Ow! Okay, back up, back up. Abilities, Unbridled Strength. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Abilities, Unbridled Strength. I have Rise and Fall, let's go. Triangle. Okay, not bad. Dodge roll for square. That's her dodge roll finisher. Again, not that strong. Ow. Pressured. And when materia is improved, the barrier materia is improved. Unbridled Strength. Okay, abilities. Let's have Cloud do a regen on me. Mana Ward. Half magic damage. Well, we're not doing that. Guess he doesn't have that. Does someone have a Cura spell? Yeah, one of them has a Cura spell. Doesn't someone have regen? Oh, I have the regen. No, probably shouldn't do that. That's okay. Okay, well heal me anyway, Bear. You're not doing anything. Yeah, no one has the level 2 spell available, I guess. You can kill me, Bear. You're not doing anything. He hit me. Wow, pretty good. Okay, abilities, unbridled strength. Let's see what this does to my regular attacks. So it makes my regular combo stronger, or at least it makes the chain longer. So let's try a thing. We're gonna use unbridled strength to make her regular combo a bit better. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna see how long it takes to build a stagger meter on an enemy. So we'll do our regular combo, then finish it off with a whirling uppercut, I guess. Then use unbridled. So we'll practice our combos, see how quickly we can build up the stagger meter on an enemy. Because the stagger system becomes important later. Yeah, so let's practice with Tifa a bit more. Okay, regular attacks. Okay, stagger meter is half full on that enemy. Grass strike A. Abilities, unbridled strength. Okay, let's see if we can charge it up. Yeah, see the meter's longer. Whoop! I think they interrupted me. Staggered. Triangle. Again, triangle. Okay. So again, when an enemy is staggered, you want to press the triangle button, because that's your unique skill. Abilities. Dodge. You got me. Okay, one of y'all needs to heal me. Spells. No. Spells. Sure. Heal Tifa, of course. Okay, abilities. Unbridled strength. Level 2. That was the finisher, I guess. Okay, abilities. Unbridled strength. Stagger's almost full. Stagger, triangle. Okay. So the idea is that once the enemy is staggered, you can press the triangle button for her unique triangle button attack, which apparently does more damage when an enemy is staggered. We'll explain that when the stagger meter is explained. I guess I'll kind of quickly review it now and then go into more detail about it later. So I'm trying to practice with it. Hold on. My left stick seems to be not cooperating. Let's see, manual. Staggering. When enemy remember the stagger gauge, the yellow meter on top is the hit points, their life bar. Below that is the orange stagger meter. When an enemy stagger gauge is full, they become staggered and take more damage. Pelting enemies with attacks slowly fills their stagger gauge. When they're knocked off balance, their gauge fills much faster. Enemies can be knocked off balance in different ways. A barrage of normal attacks work on some, others require the use of special abilities and magic. Some really require a certain amount of damage. Pressure appears under an enemy stagger gauge when they're knocked off balance. Enemies who've been staggered are defenseless and may take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB gauge, allowing you to unleash more special abilities and spells. Some abilities increase the damage bonus applied to staggered foes. So we'll get to that later. Again, a bit of strategy if you can abuse that system a little bit. Being bound, yeah, that. Fleeing, you can flee, yeah. Shortcuts, yeah, we'll get to that later. Okay. So again, I want to keep practicing that stagger. I want to keep practicing with that stagger meter. So we'll do a couple more fights practicing that stagger meter. Pick the first enemy. Lock on to him. Okay, mash on that attack button. Okay, half full. Ow. Uppercut. He's not staggered yet. And he's staggered. Let's see. Triangle. Again? Dead. Okay, let's see. Spells. No one can do a spell yet, apparently. Amazing. Unbridled strength. We'll do it twice. Ow! Unbridled strength. Do it again. Okay, let's see how strong our level 3 is. Staggered. Rise and fall. Omni strike. Okay. Apparently I got 5 skill points by defeating that enemy. I don't know why, but here we are. How's our overpower? Okay, we're gonna have to start using our overpower ability. So we'll practice with our overpower ability. So we're gonna mash on the attack button to our attack. So we're gonna pay attention to how quickly our ATB meter fills. I don't have a countering ability, so that's okay. How's our health? We don't need to go to sleep again. We do have to heal Tifa during the next fight. Let's heal her now. Unfortunately, Tifa takes a bit of damage. So. I guess she's a not glass. Yes, I guess she's a glass cannon. What do you call someone who's fast but can't take damage? It takes too much damage, basically. Okay, over here. Switch it up. Okay, so let's charge it up. Meter's not full yet. It's full now. Okay, abilities. Overpower one of these guys. Overpower the guy with more stagger. Overpower him. Back off. Got to back off. Okay, one of y'all needs to heal me. No one can heal her yet. No one's ready yet. Yeah, no one's ready yet. Dodge. Okay. One of y'all's ready. Yeah, know their abilities. Guaranteed to hit, huh? Let's heal Tifa. Okay, what? Heads up. Meter's full. Let's go. Abilities. We're gonna overpower. Pick a guy. Get in position. X. Abilities. Overpower. Gas strike. That's it. I thought I missed. Still poisoned, by the way. Spell. Let's try barrier. Let's reduce the damage I'm taking. I'm the one doing all the fighting here. Look out! Dodge. Okay, meter's full. Overpower. Overpower in a second. There we go. Abilities. Overpower. Him. That's what's up. He's pressured, and I gain proficiency bonus. Look out. Okay, abilities, overpower. I think we're done with this. Let's just practice with it. I got the overpower ability. Okay, so now that we've gotten that overpower ability. Yep, on the right-hand side. So now we can use this no matter what weapon we're carrying. This one has 3. Yeah, this one has 3 as well. So now we've learned the ability for both weapons. This one's weaker. Yeah, it does more attack damage, less regular attack. So let's see what happens when I try to increase the SP on this one. Because I'm wearing these gloves. I wonder, how can I upgrade my weapons? Let me see what's going on. I don't need to upgrade the weapons, I don't think. Tyrian equipment. So we'll wear these metal gloves because she loses hit points. Oh, okay. Because these gloves have more hit points because I've unlocked the skill on this particular weapon. So that might explain it. This one has more hit points. Okay, so watch what happens when I try to upgrade these weapons. So we're going to upgrade these weapons. Okay, so I got a new core available. So, let's see. Check out the middle. Can you see the middle from here? No. More HP. More... Oh, that's right. That one's already unlocked. I can give myself more magic points while I'm wearing these gloves. Speed, attack, power. Don't want it. Press R2 to switch to the second core. Unbridled strength damage boost. New material slot's already been unlocked. More attack power. More HP. It's already been unlocked. Press R2 again. Unlock the third core. You see the list, the skill list right here. More attack power. More HP. More magic points. Okay. More attack power. More attack power. We're gonna want more HP. We always want more HP. So when we're wearing these gloves, we have more hit points. Cool. Alright. Which I guess makes sense because these weapons are kind of weaker. More MP. Spend skill points. So I wish the game would explain how I get skill points. I think I'm getting them from actual enemies. How's Barrett doing, by the way? Because he doesn't have any other weapons. He is not carrying any other weapons. Let's give him a few more skills while we're here. We've already given him a new materia. The bottom two are already lit up. So we've already given him extra hit points. We've already given him new materia. We're not going to give him more attack power or magic power. So let's press R2 to skip to the second core. We've hit the bottom two. We've already given him 100 extra hit points. We've already given him an extra materia slot. We don't want the rest of these. Magic defense, the tower. So we don't want those. Press R2 again and check out the third core. We have not unlocked any of these. We can give him more HP. Sounds like a good idea. We can give him a new materia slot. So let's do that. I always want to go for a new materia slot. So all of the skills here require 8 skill points. We have 25. Let's give him the new materia slot. Okay. So now we have 3 on this gun. So we'll come back later and unlock more for him. Let's see. Let's give him a new materia so they can carry. I think he's already carrying 3. Or does it just link them together? I think it just linked them together. Yeah, I think it just linked them together. And the game has not explained how linking works. Okay, so we don't get a new materia. They're just linked together. That's not terribly helpful. Or at least until I know what these linkages do. I don't know if that helps. Let's make sure we have the right materia equipped. We only have level 1 healing right now. Swap Tifa and Barrett. We want to give Barrett the better healing. Yeah, give Barrett the better healing. Because Tifa's not using it. Because Barrett... We're controlling Tifa, so while we're controlling Tifa, we want someone else to heal her. So she doesn't have to stop fighting. Okay, so Tifa can go over here. Forgot to equip one of these. That's why I gotta put it back on her. So we'll give her a regular healing mana. So this will be level 2. So after we complete one more, I think after we complete 2 more fights, this healing materia should level up to level 1 or level 2. Because we need 8 more AP, which we'll get. I think we'll get 8 more AP out of this fight, so we'll be fine. And we're fine for health right now. Okay, we're good. Again, we're practicing. So we've unlocked our overpower ability for Tifa. So now she can use this skill even if she's not wearing the gloves. Or if she's not wearing those gloves, she can still use the skill. Now, why did I give her those other gloves? Wait, is she leveled up? Okay, Barrett's leveled up. So that's good. He doesn't get anything else we need. Not worried about it. So we're gonna need to fight. We're gonna need to do 1,500 more experience points. So we need to do 10 more battles for Cloud and Tifa to level up. So we'll get there eventually. What spells do we have? Mana Ward, half mana. We don't have to worry about that. We have level 2 arrow spell, which does moderate level wind damage. He's got Cura and regen. So we can actually, yeah, he can help. He can heal Tifa over time, which is fine. Cura and raise. Well, she's the one who's probably gonna die, but whatever. So I guess we can give Tifa. I guess we can give Tifa these spells. We can give her the thunder, I suppose. We'll give her spells she's not gonna use. So let's give Cloud the materia we actually want to use in a fight. A barrier. Give him the barrier, so he can heal her. Okay. So what materia do we need to take? Yeah, take off the revival for her. She's the one fighting. She needs to be revived. She's gonna take the most damage. So give her one of Cloud's skills, I guess. She's not going to use fire. He's not going to use fire. So give her this one. And we'll give Cloud the one that she's not going to use. We're going to give Cloud the materia. We're going to give Cloud the healing materia, I guess. He's not going to use lightning. Okay, leave this screen. Okay, leave the screen. I'll come back here. So what's the I think he just swapped with Tifa. He just swapped with Tifa. Yeah, I gave her the fire, so I can give Cloud something else. Yeah, I think I gave Cloud the other one. Yeah, we're fine. I think yeah, I think we just swapped with her. We just swapped with him. That's fine. So is there any other materia you want to level up now? I think we're good. We're good. They just swapped. All Tifa and Cloud did was swap. So I got confused there for a second. Okay. So any more skills you want to practice with her? Because what I'm really trying to do is learn what skill builds up the stagger meter more quickly. So I guess we'll find out. So we'll regen Tifa, then give her barriers and stuff. That's fine. I want to say Barrett is gonna has the better healing spells, which means you can also do regen. Okay, pick a dude, whatever. Punch, punch, punch. Dodge, dodge. Got. Okay, meter's full. Dive kick. We'll finish off with a dive kick. Abilities, dive kick. That's a very strong attack, by the way. Okay, abilities, dive kick. On him. Yep, that's a very strong attack. So we're definitely going to want to use that if we want like a really strong attack. Abilities, unbridled strength. Okay, let's fill up that meter as quickly as we can. He got me. Healing materia gained. So healing materia is now level 2, apparently. And I forgot to actually give her some regen, but that's okay. Okay, so how we doing? We're fine. No one's maxed out, are they? Nope, none of the material we need are maxed out. Yep, healing materia is now level 2, so that's good. So I guess we can make both of them level 2. So what do you want to level up first? I argue we should make both of these level 2. Not that one, Tifa. So make both material. Where's the heal? She's not using a heal. Well, she's not. Yeah, one of these. Someone has a level 2. I think it's Cloud. Who has the level 2 healing materia? Tifa does. But Tifa's not going to heal. Give it to Cloud. Yeah, give it to Cloud. He's not going to use it. Give Tifa the wind materia. Yeah, give Cloud the stronger healing materia. And give Tifa the wind materia. Actually, we want to use level 1. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, level 1 healing. So we're going to grind this one up till it reaches level 2. And, what does Tifa have? HP up is always good. Yes, we're leaving the level 2 alone for now, I guess. But we're going to want Kiraga, so... Because that's our strongest cure spell. We're going to want that as soon as possible, I think. So we can't buy a better weapon. Okay. So, I guess the question is, which is stronger in terms of stagger increase? Because these enemies aren't strong enough to build up a stagger meter very quickly. Like, you tend to kill enemies before they get staggered, which is the problem. Because Tifa's too strong. We can press the triangle button to skip past that. Okay, go get him. Dodge. Meter is full. Unbridled strength. Dodge. Dodge. Die. Okay, someone heal me. Not available. Ow! Someone heal me. Let's see, spells. Regen. On Tifa. And one of y'all, so I press X, have Cloud barrier me. Nope. Barrier Tifa. Dodge. Okay. Bridal strength one more time. Alright. So let's check out my meter. Let's stagger this dude. Stagger now. Omni strike. Rolling uppercut. Okay. Someone heal me. So much for my regen. I think I'm poisoned, so the regen isn't that useful. Abilities. Let's get some chakra back. Why not? That's a little bit of chakra. You guys are gonna heal me, right? Yeah. Let's try spells. Cure's good enough. Barrett's not ready yet. Cure Tifa. He's almost dead. Okay, abilities. Overpower. Gas strike. I don't think that builds up the stagger meter very much. Okay. Stagger effect has been learned apparently. Battle intel. Completed. So we managed to use unique abilities on staggered enemies to build up our ATB gauge. But the only way we can get this is to talk to Chadley, right? And he's back in the slums. And I can't stagger any more enemies in here because they're all the same type. We might be if we stagger every single enemy we meet, we might get that ability more quickly. But anyway. So we'll do a couple more fights and end the video. Triangle, triangle. So that speeds through.